Hey everybody, happy Sunday! Happy Sunday. So today I will be making a chicken casserole for my father-in-law. He's coming over and we thought it would be nice to have a little dinner with him. And I have a special recipe that a friend of mine gave me. And it's just a few ingredients, so I'm going to walk you through the steps and you're going to enjoy this. And hopefully you can try this with your family. So here are the ingredients. All we're going to need is some chicken. You can also use a rotisserie chicken, which is easier, but I prefer the chicken breast tenderloins. Boil them, and we're going to shred these. We're going to boil these noodles after we do this because, you know, we don't want those two done. And then we're going to use a can of cream of chicken. I'm just going to see and test this. I'm going to add cream of mushroom as well instead of 2 cans of cream of chicken. I just want to see what it tastes like. And of course, you've got your Lipton onion soup mix. Then we have our Ritz crackers, which we're going to crumble on the top with 1 stick of butter drizzled on top and bake it at 325 for about 30 minutes. So let's get started. All right, let's open up this chicken and start boiling it. And while the chicken's boiling, I'm going to take another pot and boil the noodles so they can get finished, and I'm going to drain them and put them to the side while we wait on the chicken to finish because, you know, that doesn't take near as long. Who else hates touching raw chicken? I don't like it. Not at all. Not in the slightest bit, you guys. I cannot stand to touch raw chicken. So anyway, I use a knife and do it as quick as possible. I don't like touching it. Yuck. Gross. Ew. I don't know. It's probably just me, but I'm sure a lot of women, I don't know, and men included, don't like touching raw meat. It's just a thing I have. I don't like it raw. It's got to be cooked. Okay, there we go. And see, now I gotta pause my video and I got raw chicken on my hands. Hold on. Ooh, I can do it with my knuckle. Got our little noodles going. And our chicken boiling. Yep. Hey guys. Is it smelling good up in here yet? Look at her. She's ready to eat. She brought her food bowl to me because she knows I'm cooking. You're so smart, Everly. Was that not hilarious? She brought me her food bowl. Let's get ready and pour our noodles in, guys. I'm just going to pour the noodles in here. And I'm using one of my bigger casserole dishes because I have so many noodles. And not to mention the chicken that's going to go in here. And then later, you know, all the other ingredients. So I got a little bit too many noodles. We're just going to try that to begin with. All right. Everly's ready to eat. We got to get going. All right. While the chicken is still boiling, I'm going to put in some Lipton onion soup mix. I love cooking with this stuff because it just makes everything taste so much better. Oh my gosh. Mix that in there. Yes, Lord. Hallelujah. That's going to be so good, y'all. I just love seasonings and things. My daughter and I could just sit and eat like the bottle of lemon pepper by itself. We've even went out and got a bottle of A1 and just poured it in a bowl and licked it. We just love condiments and seasoning. I know, that's just a weird thing she and I like. Alright guys, here is our cream of chicken. I just got the store brand because it's okay when you're cooking. Depends on what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like some store brands you have to actually get the name brand. What's an example? Like Coke or something, like, I don't know. What's another thing you gotta absolutely get the name brand with? There's a variety of things. I just can't think of it right off bat, but we're gonna put this in it too. I, you know, was told 2 cans of cream of chicken, but I just want to see. So we're this is a little more thick. I tell you what, we'll do half and then half a cream of chicken. We'll do the half can of cream of mushroom and then I'll do a half can of cream of chicken again. Just in case it's better with cream of chicken. Alright, here we go. You know what else I like? I like when I'm cooking the noodles, I like to just eat them by themselves. I'm glad we had some extra because I've been eating them as I'm mixing. This is a very simple meal and it turns out amazing. Mix it all up together. Yes, Lord, hallelujah. I love those little French's onions too. I like those. Like on green bean casserole. If you're from the South, you know what I mean. I like those too, but I'm glad that soup mix has those things in it because I love those. Alright guys, we got that all mixed up. And we're waiting on our chicken. Chicken. Hallelujah. This is going to be delicious, you guys. Absolutely superb. Alright, all mixed up. BRB. Next step, I am going to melt a half stick of butter. Well, they said a whole, but you know, I'm trying not to go that far with it. And then we're gonna, when we're finished with everything, y'all, we're going to take Ritz crackers. I also got the store brand because, like I said, that doesn't matter. And we're gonna put the chicken in, mix the chicken in here. Then we're gonna take the crackers, sprinkling them on top, and pour the butter, and then stick it in here for $3.25. We're about there, guys. Alright, I do not mind touching the chicken now that it's cooked. I do not care at all now that it's cooked. So I'm going to cut and shred my chicken. And like I said, y'all, you can use a rotisserie chicken. That's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with buying an already cooked rotisserie chicken. Quick and simple. I just like to do it this way. I think it's better. And it's all white meat. I like the white meat better. The main ingredient here is love. Yes, indeed. All right. Here we go. Oh, this is going to be so delicious. The dogs love when I cut chicken because they know I drop some and I also give them some. Yes, indeed. Oh my gosh, you guys. My hands are clean and I am going to mix it by hand like this. Press and fold. Yes, my hands are clean. Do. All right. Mix it all up together. Sorry for all that knocking. The bowl is uneven on the counter. I think that is nice mixed. You all. I wish I could drone you guys some of this. One day. Yes, Lord. All right, let's see if I can get this thing paused with my knuckle. All right, guys, let's go see if our butter melted. Oh, yes, indeed, it did. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to take a pack of these Ritz and sprinkle them on top, and we're going to pour the butter on top and stick it in the oven. I just kind of crumble them up in the package. I did half right now. Ooh. I make a bit of a mess, but that's okay, y'all. This is going to be delicious. Hopefully you can try this at home. Get it all even. And now for the butter. I decided to go ahead and use a whole stick because I was like, well, it might not cover it also. I'm just going to drizzle that butter on here. Ooh, it's so good. Who else loves just melted butter? Oh my gosh. Especially with crab legs. Ooh, yes, Lord. Sorry, in the South, we do fun things like love melted butter. All right, there we are. Yes, perfect. All right, we're going to stick this bad boy in the oven. Isn't she lovely? Yes, and you don't need really any seasonings because the Lipton onion soup mix is already seasoned. 3:25. We'll see you in a minute, chicken casserole. Wait, since I haven't really eaten all day, I'm snacking on some pretzels and Boar's Head everything bagel hummus. I love everything bagel. I love it. That's another seasoning Sophia and I could just sit and eat by itself. And with this meal, my husband, he likes bread. So I said, what do you want to eat with it? He loves cornbread, but we're not doing cornbread today. We're going to do biscuits since we're just doing an old-fashioned Southern meal. And we have the jumbo biscuits here. I'm not making those from scratch. Not today. And our biscuits are ready to go in the oven. One thing I do enjoy buying, and that is the frozen biscuits. They're like homemade biscuits, and they're frozen, and you can get them by the bag in the frozen section. Those are so good. All right, guys, we're going to let this cook, and I will show you the finished product. I wish you could try it. Maybe you can make it at home yourself. I like to tell some of my northern friends, well, if you want to try and cook some southern food, just use lots of butter and lots of sugar. And nobody likes a messy kitchen, so while that's cooking, I'm going to wash my pots and pans. I'll tell you a quick funny story. When my daughter was little, you know, I was a stay-at-home mom when my oldest was really small, and my other daughter, Maddie, when they were little. And I mean, I would cook really good stuff, like cube steak and gravy, mashed potatoes, chicken casseroles. I mean, I would cook all the time really good things. But my daughter had a Mother's Day thing, and they were like, what's your most favorite thing that your mom cooks? And she said, hamburger helper, because it was their favorite. But I just thought it was funny because it was the simplest things that they loved. And when I would spend hours cooking like an extravagant meal, they were like, hamburger helper. And I was like, oh, I bet that teacher thinks I cook like that all the time. It was cute, though. I love it. I love it. Oh, I love the things they say when they're little. They're so cute. Anyway, I thought. All right, let's take a look and see what it looks like, guys. The light is on. All right. Looking good. Looking good. Yes, Lord. Everything's looking delicious. Ooh, look at those Ritz. I don't know about y'all, but I love anything with Ritz crackers. All right, guys, it's time to take it out and have the finished product. Here she is. Absolutely beautiful. You can brown the Ritz a little bit more, which I may do that. But anyway, that's it. Simple, quick, and delicious. Enjoy.